What's up, everybody? This is Joe from Support and Resistance Trading. I want to make my video for today talking about the challenge. Today's day 6. We are going to get right into it. We are 0 on the day. Obviously down because of commissions, so that's why the thumbnail has red 0 because of commissions. But let's talk about the 3 trades that I took. 2 I'm not so happy with. One I'm actually okay with this loss on Apple. Unhappy with my Microsoft trade and this NVIDIA trade. So the 2 positives I'm actually unhappy with, and I'm happy with the Apple. So let's go through them. We're going to talk about how the trades went in order. So we took NVIDIA first, and let me show you that. This was a complete 100% mistake. Okay, 100% mistake. I was trying to trade Facebook, and I traded Apple. I was amateur. This is what happens when you're trying to do 2 things at once. You're trying to work at a real job and trade at the same time. So I had Facebook set up. If you don't know, I use the Active Trader set up. So I had a Facebook over here and a call, and I'm watching the Facebook chart, and I traded NVIDIA. Okay, so let's pull up to NVIDIA and look where I bought a call, which was the worst opportunity. And luckily, I got out for actually above my commissions. So here we go, 946 and out at 947. I actually left it a little bit because it was moving kind of okay because the market was going up. So 946. All right, so 946. Here we go. Look at this. I bought in this candle. I mean, there's no reason to buy a call at this candle when we're coming up to test VWAP. We look like we failed. We're going to continue down. And I bought a call actually, and luckily I bought it down in here and I sold it somewhere as it was approaching the VWAP. I just got completely lucky. The worst timing, but I was on that time. I think I was looking at Facebook. 946. I'm zooming a little bit again for you guys. Here we go, right here. See, so this is good, right? We broke through we tried to break through. We came back up, retested, and I was gonna buy this call. That's why I was watching Facebook, right here, for a long. Well, I mean, hindsight, I'm glad I didn't because we never broke out. But this was the play that I was watching, and I traded NVIDIA. All right. So the second one that I took was Apple. 956 out of 1001. This was a loss. So 956 on Apple out of 1001. So 956. All right, so right over here, 956. Okay, again, same concept. We broke through, retested, gonna break out, and we never did. Now, I'm starting to learn a lot, and the reason that this didn't work out, all right, and I got out here because I could feel. Why would I get out here? Well, as we're pushing up, we weren't getting an increase in volume, right? We weren't getting like we were getting here with the red, the volume increasing as the move is going. So we're trying to push up, and the volume's kind of flat, if not descending. And then when the volume starts to sell off, what happens? We get an increase in volume. So it's an increase in volume on the downward side, right? And not an increase in the move that I'm going. So I got out in here, took a loss, happy with it, and happy with the way I traded this. Okay, so a loss, but I'm happy with the way I read it, and I didn't wait all the way back down to VWAP. Yeah, we did come back up, but I was happy with the way I was reading the price action at the time. And obviously, hindsight says I could have stayed in this whole thing, but I would have never done that. You know, the action this morning was just super choppy. The other trade I get in was Microsoft. This was just me not having I don't even know if you want to call it balls, but there really wasn't much balls here. It was just more like the stomach to sit through this that I was just not happy with the price action. All right, so let's go. Let's see. I bought it at 1006 out of 1020, and watch where I get out, and you guys are gonna laugh. So 1006 on and out at 1020. So I was talking about this with a guy through text message. I thought Microsoft was good earlier, and I was into other things at the time. But 1006 right here, 1006, boom. So why did I get long? Well, we got a pushing candle, and I was obviously in this because, you know, like I said, we came back down, retest on VWAP. Normally, I would get in here. This is when we were texting back and forth. This was when I was thinking about trading it, and this is actually when I got in. So I got in here. I sat through all of this. Okay, this was so weird. So we go to break up the 127, and we get pushed down. And what I'm seeing, right, I'm not really seeing an increase in volume here. I'm kind of seeing this hump, right? And then we get a red in here. I was like, oh my gosh. And we saw an increase, a pop. Now, this could have been people covering, right? People that wanted to get out here because they knew it was going to break out, or it could have just been a volatile part in the market. And the market was up and down on the SPY and the Qs at this time, so there really was no direction, just that we were north of VWAP and we were holding above the VWAP. All right, so we came back down, and where did I sell? 1020, voila, right here. Like an idiot. And the sad part was I actually sold below the break of 120 because this candle came in and we had an increase right here, and I should have read it at an increase in volume and not that the candle turned red. But even at then, like our push was blah. Like yeah, we got the push, but look at the volume on the push. Like there wasn't people jumping in, and what I was seeing was a lot of battling on the time of sales over here. Honestly, on the active trader on the call, and even in the call when I was watching, I saw a couple hundred share size calls getting sold, and I was like, what? That's like massive size. So it was just not, it was weird to me. So obviously you see the whole chart right past up to this point, and all I saw was this candle and then this candle. And I thought in this candle, it was initially red and started to push down. And I was like, you know what? Price action sucks. We couldn't break out here, couldn't break out here. We're going to fail to break out here. And we really weren't getting an increase in volume as we're doing that. And, I sold. Obviously, hindsight says I should have held, and I would have been, that's like a $40 move on this contract. I think at the top here was like 185, and I bought it for 135. It was like a $40 or $50 move. But, I got out, whatever, zero on the day. I wouldn't call it an amateur mistake that I got out before the breakout, but this could have literally turned around here and then tanked through VWAP. And the SPY at this time was just also not like running and telling me to get in this trade and like stay in it long term. So look, 10. Look right in here. Obviously, we had an increase in the SPY volume, and this would be nice if I could watch two charts. I see an increase in the SPY volume as I got in from over here a little bit. But again, look what we're doing in the SPY. We're trading horizontal, and look where I got out on the SPY, 1020. I mean, there's no reason that this thing's going to break out to the upside, and then we get a pop and we go, but there was no real reason that we were going to go up here. We were just battling price action back and forth in the SPY. So I'm okay with that trade, honestly. A little happy. I really wish I held it, but whatever. I'm green. It's zero. Kind of a choppy day. Even on the actual breakout on that Microsoft, it broke out above. Look at the overall chart. Oops. Didn't mean to zoom in like that. Look at this overall chart today. Right, this was here where we broke out, and look, we put in a double top and kind of retested, and we're just not getting like these massive pushes because of this tariff stuff. Summarizing the day, again, we are zero. I'm obviously down on commissions, but to me, that's still zero for the day, and tomorrow is a new day. Hopefully, we are green. Tired of these like red days. Even if we're $14 green, I'll be happy. So I will see you all tomorrow. I will be making another video today. Somebody asked me to make a video about the challenge specifically and like what am I buying and like actual. So I'm going to go over these specific trades in terms of money. So if you want to watch that, stay tuned and that will be posted as well. All right. Thanks, guys.